I'm Uncle Mark. Welcome to my channel. You can watch me today changing the brake light and the running lights in my 2007 to 2014 Chrysler Sebring or the Chrysler 200, same car. We're going to take the whole assembly out and we're going to change the bulbs. Let's see how easy it is to do. I'll also tell you which bulbs they are. So all I have to do is just access the trunk, open this thing up, and it's going to be fairly easy for me to get it. There's a little clip here. I'll use my door panel tool to get that out of there. It's just holding the carpet on, and then this is just like a big nut, a wing nut. Should be another one here somewhere too. So I'll set you down. So I'll use my door panel tool to get this little plastic clip out. It just snaps in there. If I undo this big wing nut, I guess we'll call it that, plastic, should free up our carpet. And I'm sure that's holding the taillight in too. Now, how else does this all come apart? This should just pop out. Oh, there's more. Another one of those plastic clips here. There should be a couple of them holding this carpet down. One on this side, one on that side. This one's missing a couple. I think there's a couple more too, but same kind of thing. They'll just snap in. There's my door panel tool. I'll put a link in the description if I can find it. Take that middle piece of carpet out. And just sit in there. Easy enough. Just bend that back a little bit. And try and bend it back a little bit more so you can see what's going on. And I was right. I see a clip a little higher up there, right there. Take that one off. Just spins off. It looks like that's it. Now hopefully the light should come out. Now usually right where my hand is there, on the left hand, there's a right there, it usually clips into the body somehow. So I can feel it's loose everywhere else, but obviously it's still clipped into there somewhere. Have to be very careful. I've got a little plastic tool. I'm just going to gently pry on it. I don't want to break the taillight, and that's easy enough to do. Oh, it did pop out. I'll show you what that looks like. Get you a little closer. This should just come straight out. So you'll see where my left hand is there, right there. See that little piece just pops into a holder there. I don't know what you want to call it. So, I believe that's my signal light. It just turns counterclockwise. And there's the bulb. Now these just pop in. If they've been in there for a while, you have to rock it, but they get kind of old and get kind of tough. Now the number looks like it's a 3757, I think. And it'll be an A at the end of the number, denoting amber, or like the orange color. Considered amber. Just stick the new bulb back in there, and it's got to go counterclockwise, so you almost have to turn it. They only go in here one way. I'll take this other one out too and show you. There's like 3 little prongs, whatever, and they're different. It only fits in one way. You see one's bigger than the other two. So when you screw them back in. Let's take a look at this other one here, this brake light. I'm not sure the number of it. I guess I don't really need to unclip it here, but it'll make it a little easier because the bulb just snaps into this holder too. So let's give it a little wiggle. Should pop out. Should be a number on here somewhere as well. For sure it's a different number. Looks like it's a 3057. Someone might say 3057 LL, which would be long life. Either will work. They charge you a little bit more, I think, for the long life ones, but they're supposed to last a little longer. Guess it depends on the pricing. This only snaps in here one way. Probably shouldn't have taken it apart like that. Should have probably just pulled the bulb out on its own. Yeah, I'm learning with you. Now, I have to remember that piece faces the front of the car. It's like a little metal ball that clips in there, and then of course we got our taillights. So the clear one goes where the red is. Just like you say, it only fits in one way, and then the amber orange one fits in where the clear one is. There, that's your signal. And we'll see how easy it is to put it back in. Should just be reverse the process. These also have some guides there, some holes that'll be going in. That's where those wing nuts, the bolts or whatever, or nuts, I guess, screw onto that. And then there's that little knobby thing that goes into a little square plastic piece right there. So just have to align everything up and make sure it goes in. There's that one piece there. Probably the first thing you want to line up. Well, there's more to it than that. On this side, there's this little piece. There we go. And those just go back on. How easy. So that one goes on, and then the carpet's going to go on first. So I move all my equipment around, lights and everything. Click, 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 click. Make sure the light's sitting in there properly, the whole assembly. Get that one. Now this one, I'll have to put the carpet back on. This piece goes on first, then that flat piece will go on second. It usually sits under the rubber too. Mat on the floor. Then the little plastic clip, it's going to hold the carpet in properly. It just snaps in there, pushes down. Then we have the carpet here for this back panel, the opposite side of the bumper. Only goes on one way. Holes at the top. They should sit under the rubber pieces too. Under your trunk rubber sealing. Sit under the seal there too. Put the seal back on. Should be a couple of those little plastic clips too. I only found two here. There's one there, there's one there, but there's actually some lower two, one there and one there. And whoever had the car before lost a couple of them, so I'm just going to use the two for now. And I'll see if I can get some from an auto parts store later. I'll just bring one in and see if they can match it up or not. That one goes there. Where does this other one go now? That's that one. I'll snap in there. Should be one one more. Go in and then you're done. Or I'm done. That's going to do it for our video. Something that you can do, just be really careful with that taillight when you're trying to get that little tab out on the very edge of the light, the assembly. You don't want to break it. If you like the video, why not give me the thumbs up? You can subscribe down in the corner, as always. Make sure to ring the bell, too, to get all the notifications. I'll put a link up here to my 2007 to 14 Chrysler Sebring /200. And that way, if you want to try some other things on the car, I've got quite a few different videos on it, and we can learn as we go along. Hey, if you've ever wondered where the battery is for this thing, that's an interesting video too. It's in the playlist. Anyway, thanks for joining me for the last few minutes. Until next time, I'm Uncle Mark saying, you stay safe. Bye-bye now. Please subscribe, and you'll get all the notifications. It's easy. The little dog will show you how. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Like check 1, 2, 3, 4. Just drop the mic on the floor. Are you still working? 1, 2, 3. I gotta get going. Don't mean to rush you. You can stick around if you want. There's some bonus. Nah.